Wrestling fans, you know, I get it. Money in the Bank is supposed to be the fifth biggest pay-per-view in WWE's calendar year as far as pay-per-views. Money in the Bank is supposed to be that midway point between WrestleMania and SummerSlam that we all get excited for. Kind of the midsummer spectacular for us wrestling fans. Money in the Bank is supposed to generate excitement for us during a downtime for the WWE. When a big part of the time, when you really think about it, they are just running through the motions week after week after week after week after week after week after week. And they just don't care. This year, they are throwing it all out there to us. Men and women's Money in the Bank. 8 competitors in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And something that really just does not make any sense, that this individual is getting a women's championship matchup. Ronda Rousey taking on Nia Jax for the Raw Women's Championship at Money in the Bank. Now, wrestling fans, I know that a lot of you are probably jumping for joy at the sight of this, hearing this news. Part of me understands why they're doing this. It's one of their biggest shows of the year. Put Ronda Rousey on the card. This should be saved for a WrestleMania, a SummerSlam, a Survivor Series, something like that. Money in the Bank pay-per-view sells itself. It does not need Ronda Rousey going after the Raw Women's Championship against a champion that, quite frankly, has not proven to be an unstoppable force in Nia Jax. She has proven to put on cringe promos. She has defeated, in reality, Mickie James and Alexa Bliss. That's it. You look at any other past this year, can you really name any amount of good wins or any amount of dominance that Nia Jax has done over the year? No. That really makes her capable or makes her look good enough to stand toe-to-toe inside the squared circle with Ronda Rousey? No. At the same time, Has Ronda Rousey done anything to step inside the squared circle for the Raw Women's Championship? No, except put Stephanie McMahon's arm out of place, out of socket. This is cringe. If you wanted to put her in a program, why didn't you do this with Natalya? Natalya is Ronda Rousey's best friend on camera right now. Why didn't you have Natalya turn heel and them have a program for Money in the Bank? Just her being on the card like that would have helped boost the network sales. No. Instead, you're going to put the unstoppable force, Nia Jax, somebody that has not proven to be that, against Ronda Rousey. A waste of a matchup. We all know Ronda Rousey is going to take the title from Nia Jax. If not, then there's going to be a cash-in or something along those lines. Ronda Rousey gets the championship. Someone cashes it in on her. Some mixed-matched bull ending between Rousey and Nia Jax. And then someone cashes in on them. Either way, Nia Jax is not beating Ronda Rousey at the pay-per-view. Not a chance. There's no way Nia Jax is walking into this matchup and coming out the victor. It's either some screw finish or Rousey is your new Raw Women's Champion. And then we don't see the championship on TV, just like we don't see the Universal Championship now, with it being in the hands of Brock Lesnar. That's what's going to happen. Why couldn't this be with someone else? Just have Nia Jax defend it against Mickie James or something like that. You're only using 4 women on Raw's roster. I realize there's not that many women to go around because there's not that many on their roster, on each rosters. But still, that's beside the point. Give me a break. Ronda Rousey could have been utilized in a better way. Oh, now what? Now what are you gonna do? You going to have Ronda Rousey get the championship, hold it to WrestleMania, and then drop it? Can you imagine if she holds it to WrestleMania and then Charlotte beats Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania? Really? Can you imagine that? As cringe as it was when Asuka got beat by Charlotte at WrestleMania 34, just think how cringe that will be if that happens now. With Charlotte defeating Ronda Rousey for the championship, with Rousey holding the title. Or they could just have Ronda Rousey hold the championship from Money in the Bank. all the way until almost Money in the Bank the next year, 2019. Whatever the case, much better way they could utilize Ronda Rousey. There are plenty of ways they could utilize Ronda Rousey instead of this particular scenario with her versus the unstoppable force. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. Facebook at 2007 Webby. Hit the bell for all notifications. See you tonight for Monday Night Raw review, where we'll probably see Ronda Rousey for the build and more entrants named for Money in the Bank. And until I see you then, this is Webby, and I'll catch you on the other side. Talk to you later.